Live from the Kennedy Greenhouse Studio, this is SGTV News 4.
Welcome to Friday Morning Live. Coming up this morning, coronavirus cases are rapidly rising across the state. We have the details. Also, there are reports of mail-in ballots not counted in South Carolina. Find out what happened. And finally, the Gamecocks take on Ole Miss this weekend. You don't want to miss these headlines.
We are looking at cloudy skies for today, but can we count on these to stay for the rest of the weekend? Stay tuned for a look at your weekend forecast this time on Friday Morning Live.
Good morning, Gamecocks. I'm Finn Carlin.
And I'm Justin Walsh. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Mark Anthony Brewing Company, the creator behind both White Claw Hard Seltzer and Mike's Hard Lemonade, is planning to build a new brewery and production facility in Richland County. According to Governor Henry McMaster, Mark Anthony's brewing decision to invest $400 million in Richland County will be felt for decades to come. McMaster stated that the addition of the production facility will create up to 300 new jobs in Richland County. The new facility is expected to be 1 million square feet, making it one of the largest breweries built in the United States in over 25 years. It will be located in the Pineview Industrial Park in Columbia, which is located just off of Shop Road. Construction at the site is set to begin immediately and is expected to be completed by the summer of 2021.
Williams-Brice Stadium may have looked a bit different for USC students this football season, but the happenings at Willie B won't come to an end at the end of November. The Topgolf Tour will be making its way to Columbia for a weekend in April under the stars at Williams-Brice. Truly a rare opportunity for USC students to hit golf balls from the stands right onto the field. The event will be organized as a normal Topgolf game is formatted, with targets set up across the field for attendees to aim for. Williams-Brice will set up bays at an appropriate distance away, and there will be food, music, and plenty of entertainment to enjoy. Tickets start at $40, and students will all receive a $5 discount. Reservations can be made for 1-hour slots, and the event will be held from April 8th to the 11th. I don't know about you, but this is surely an opportunity that I'm going to be taking advantage of.
The United States is seeing record highs in coronavirus cases over the past few days. Just in South Carolina, there are 1,243 new confirmed cases, bringing the total number of cases to 179,832. Beginning today, DHEC is to provide a more in-depth format of the daily COVID-19 news release as cases are worsening across both the state and country. DHEC is expecting to see a spike in cases due to holiday gatherings and is encouraging South Carolinians to get tested in the coming weeks. Their biggest piece of advice is to be positive that you are negative before partaking in any holiday gatherings. Many cities across the country are also enforcing stricter COVID rules and restrictions, similar to the ones seen in the original spike of the virus.
It has been recently reported that thousands of mail-in ballots in South Carolina were not counted for reasons regarding a lack of voter or witness signatures and late returns. The South Carolina State Election Commission reports that over 4,000 mail-in ballots were not counted. About 3,000 of those were due to a lack of witness signature. State lawmakers adjusted the rules of mail-in voting as of October 8th to require the additional signature as a form of proof. Although these numbers were not large enough to affect any state election results, it's possible it could have impacted local elections. Due to the pandemic, informing the public on the process of mail-in and absentee voting has been a top priority, but these votes have thus been invalidated. Coming up after the break, we will be joined by Jack Hakey for all things entertainment, so don't go anywhere.
All flags, including the one at the South Carolina State House, will be flown at half-staff until...
The alumni help inform South Carolina legislators about the many ways that USC benefits
Baseball has started off their 2020 campaign 4-0 after sweeping Holy Cross,
South Carolina at the Carolina State Fair. It is the national and international...
13 cases of infected people in the U.S., but experts here at USC say there is no reason...
Tonight is doing their comedy sketches. That's another branch of SGTV. It's a big deal. It's going to be
60 again, but those showers are showing up. Tuesday will be 68th
Super Bowl in 50 years. They took down the San Francisco 49ers 31.
First Filipinos in California in October of 1587.
Welcome back to Friday Morning Live. We're here with Jack Hakey for some entertainment news. How you doing today, Jack?
Doing great, thanks, Justin. So the Country Music Awards were the latest award show to go toe-to-toe with coronavirus. The award show took place at Music City Center in Nashville Wednesday night, where artists and their guests were allowed to sit without masks at socially distanced tables. However, strict COVID testing guidelines did keep many nominees from attending, including Lady Antebellum, Tyler Hubbard of Florida Georgia Line, and even Musician of the Year winner Janae Fleener, all of whom have been exposed to the virus. While Maren Morris was the night's big winner, taking home 3 major awards, all of the artists in attendance, even the ones who lost, seemed genuinely happy to be there.
You know, I'm not ashamed to admit that country music is one of my guiltiest pleasures, and people give me so much for that. Just because I'm from up north, I can't enjoy country music. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, I think from anywhere in the country, more than happy to enjoy the most American form of music we got.
Honestly, but at this point, I guess we're getting used to these types of award shows. It's a shame, but like they're doing the most they can to honor the nominees, and that's pretty great.
Yeah, I agree. Less virtual performances now. We're starting to kind of figure out how to get these things to work in the times we're in.
What's up next?
2 weeks ago, we covered the release of Borat 2, but fans of the movie are now making a difference. Janice Jones, who was hired to babysit Borat's daughter Tutar in the film, recently lost her job of 32 years due to COVID cutbacks. She was completely unaware of her part in the film and thought she was taking part in a documentary about child brides before seeing the movie trailer this year. Her pastor took the opportunity of the film's release to set up a GoFundMe for the grandmother, which now sits at $50,000. Now I gotta say, she was one of my favorite parts of the movie.
But she didn't know she was a part of it?
Had no idea. Just like everyone else in the film was completely caught off guard.
That's crazy. I still haven't, I've seen the first one, iconic, but I need to see the second one. I've had the chance to, but I just kept missing it. But I just think that's hilarious how she did not know she was a part in it. But that's amazing that they're doing that for. Really respect it.
Yeah, she did an awesome job, and that is a required reading before next week, Justin.
Obviously, I'm gonna have to. I'm so sorry. All right, thanks, Jack. After the break, we will have Kendall Smith back to update us on all things sports, and later we will take a look at this week's weather. So stick with us.
Follow up a painted trail.
Every week,
Been hit by
a new performance. That will blow your mind.
You're watching the Greenhouse Concert Series on SGTV News 4.
What's up, Gamecocks? I'm Kendall Smith here with what's going on in the world of sports. After a blowout 48-3 loss against Texas A&M last weekend, South Carolina is back on the road tomorrow to face Ole Miss. Kickoff in Oxford is set for 7:30 p.m. and the USC quarterback competition has yet to be decided. Coach Will Muschamp declared earlier in the week that Colin Hill might not be the starting QB against Ole Miss. Currently, South Carolina is 4-2 on the season. Many disheartened Gamecock fans are hoping for a season turnaround and fast. South Carolina has 4 games left this season. The Masters is underway at the Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia. Yesterday marked the first official day of play, and the tournament will last through Sunday. Following day 1, it is currently a 3-way tie for the lead, with Dustin Johnson of the United States at 7 under and tied for the top. TV coverage of the Masters will be from 1 to 5:30 p.m. on ESPN Today. For tomorrow, the Masters will air from 1 to 5 p.m. on CBS, and on Championship Sunday, CBS will broadcast the event from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. After the break, we'll be joined by our weatherman, Bryce Glenn, with your weekly weather, so stay close.
Welcome back to Friday Morning Live. We're here with our chief meteorologist, Bryce Glenn. Now, Bryce, you said to yourself earlier, we've had some pretty cloudy, pretty rainy weather over the past week. Is that going to shape up over the course of the weekend and get any better?
Yes, actually. We know we had Hurricane Eta moving up through Florida and up northward, but now that it's gone, we had a cold front pushing all that nasty weather away, and for our weekend, we can count on a few sunnier days, actually. We have a gradually sunnier today as those clouds move out. We have a slight cold front passage that we're seeing throughout the day today and into the evening, a drop in temperatures for Saturday, and that'll continue on for the beginning of the week. And all in all, we're going to have some clear skies for this weekend. For our high temperature trend for the week, our average is around 67 for this time of year. We're going to sit at 75 for today for our highs. We're going to drop down to 69 Saturday, jump back up to 75 on Sunday, back down to 69 again on Monday. Then in the beginning of the week, starting Tuesday, that's when we're going to get some really cool temperatures at 63 and then 64 into Wednesday. For our highs today in South Carolina, we're mainly around the mid-70s throughout the state. Up in Greenville, we're at 75, 73 in Rock Hill, 75 in Greenwood and Florence, we're again at 75, same in Sumter and Columbia and Orangeburg. Aiken, we're at a little bit higher at 77. Along the coast, a little bit cooler, 73 in Myrtle Beach, then 75 in Charleston, and same idea, 75 in Hilton Head. Right now in Columbia, we're only at about 67 degrees. It feels like 67. We have a wind from the north at 6 miles per hour. Our humidity's pretty muggy out there at 81%. We're partly cloudy. A lot of clouds floating around out there. Our local time's 10:17 a.m. and we're not expecting any rain for today. All right, for the weather this week, we're at 75 today, like I was saying, with some early clouds. Those will be dissipating throughout the day, though. Tomorrow, we're going to be at 69 with some clear skies. Sunday, we jump back up to 75, partly cloudy, then sunny skies the rest of the week at 69 on Monday, 63 on Tuesday, and on Wednesday, we're going to be at 64. Back to you guys.
That's all we've got for you this week, Gamecocks. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Friday Morning Live.
Make sure you follow us on Twitter at SGTV News 4 to keep up to date on all things USC. For SGTV News 4, I'm Justin Walsh.
And I'm Finn Carlin. Have a good weekend, Carolina.
Forever to thee.